Fortune and glory.
Yes. I spent actually way too long learning this, not because of the game, but because I did this while being sick. Like, I went over a page like in an hour. Like, just like, I don't understand this. But I finally got through the co-op version of it. There's 2 modes in the actual game, so I read everything. There's the competitive mode and there's cooperative mode. I did the cooperative mode, and I played with 2 people because I didn't just want to play with one. I like just controlling. That's how most games work. With
2 characters.
Yeah, 2 characters. There is a way to do 1, but I wanted to do 2 because I'm like, I'm probably never going to play this again solo 1. I'm probably going to play this cooperative either with you or competitive with you guys. So, in the game, the point of the game is to get enough fortune.
Okay.
And then back to your
to turn into
city.
glory.
Yes. The two currencies are fortune and glory.
I love it.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was really annoyed me because fortune, the victory points were gold coins.
Yeah.
And the glory are these translucent blue coins.
Okay.
And to me, I'm like, and that's pretty much your currency to buy equipment and stuff. And I'm like, I want to use the gold coins because that actually looks like money. But that was a small pet peeve thing.
Yeah.
But the way you do that is you capture artifacts. Artifacts, there's a location deck which will tell randomly where they spawn, and then there's 2 artifacts. There's like what the artifact is, which will be maybe actually a temple, like you can find a lost city, a helmet, a ring, generic artifact, and then an adjective, I guess for lack of a better word, be like of time, of Hades, and some of them have special abilities or curses attached to them and whatnot. So when you go there, you roll dice. To do checks, there's actually a deck of like perils you have to go through.
Okay.
And honestly, a lot like zombie dice. You're just rolling 6-sided dice.
Do you mean Last Night on Earth?
Last Night on Earth.
Okay.
Wow. And
you do roll 6-sided dice in both those
games.
games.
I made a mistake. I want to compare it to that one, and because honestly, it does feel a lot of those mechanics are going through. Like, I remember when you said that Last Night on Earth felt almost like the entry game for a zombie game.
Sure.
This sort of, at least the cooperative mode, felt a lot like the entry game for like Eldritch Horror or some of the other big, thick games that I talked about. I think I did solo before. Like, I got it in the cooperative, and there's actually Nazis or Mafia you choose to fight against. And they appear in the cooperative game, the competitive game too. They just don't appear as often or matter as much. But I guess I was sort of like, right now playing the cooperative mode, I feel like I'm done. Like, I didn't feel as excited. However, I do want to try the competitive mode, because that sounded a lot more fun in terms of the way some of these artifacts works and how you run. Because the way you push it for an artifact, it'll be like you need 5 challenges to beat it. And you can beat the first one, then you can either continue going, or you can stop, heal up, and stop there. But if 2 people are on the same pace and competitive, they sort of like are racing each other there. It becomes a sort of fun, like more of the push your luck kind of that style.
Okay.
And so I thought it sounded a lot more fun in the competitive mode. In the cooperative mode, it felt like when I played, you're either going to totally get beaten by the enemy of your choice, depending on, because they get all the artifacts first, because they have boss figures and they do their very annoying things, or you're gonna win. Like, I didn't feel like there was that middle ground.
I get it.
But I do think I need to give this game to the competitive, because I think that's where the game's gonna shine. I definitely think it's a great entry. Like, if you want to try like more of a bigger exploration game, this is a good one, because I don't think it will take as much of your time compared to those other ones, and you'll get sort of the basic idea of like skill checks, and thinking of how to work together or competitive, or when you're literally walking around the earth or something. So it's a fun game. The cooperative mode leaves more to be desired. There are 2 expansions. I should mention that. I played just the base, and maybe those can answer the problems I had. But the fact it also comes with the competitive mode, I think, is a big deal, because some games usually are one or the other. And I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy that a lot more than the cooperative.
Yeah, some games just don't work as well in one version or another.
Yeah, and I will say this, the game's instructions specifically tell you to start with the competitive. So I mean, I have a feeling that the cooperative is more like a throw-up.
It's like when you've played competitive 100 times and you want something different, you can like try this.
Right.
Or if grandma's visiting and you can't, you don't want to hurt her too bad.
Oh, what's his fortune and glory here?
Yeah, she can't even lift the box.